How to use the MLA Style Paper Template. First, go to the Google Classroom assignment where I posted a copy of all the materials for this assignment and look for the MLA Style Paper Template. Click on it to open it. Click Open with Google Docs. Click File. Make a copy. Name your document, the title of your assignment, literary analysis, paragraph, underscore, or a hyphen. I like underscore, and your name. Then click here to select the folder where you want to save it. Go to your class, click Select, then click Make a Copy. Now you have a copy of the template that is properly named so you can find it when you need it. This paper is already formatted according to the MLA guidelines that you need to follow. Looking at your MLA format checklist, your MLA Style Paper Template is already formatted to include your page setup, to include a heading and title, properly formatted, page numbers, paragraphs. Now you do need to include the in-text citations when you work on your paper, but the Works Cited page is already properly formatted. All you have to do now is update the appropriate items. For instance, on the top right-hand corner, this is a header. You have to double-click to be able to edit this item. Do not touch the number. Simply delete last. Here, you're going to put your last name. So I'm going to put mine, Melena, and that's all you need, last name and page number. And then highlight the whole thing. Click on this A to change the text color, and then click on black. Then move your cursor to another part of the paper, like right here, and double-click. Now you're in your main body of the paper. Let's say you want to put your first name and last name. Mine is Sylvia Melena. Highlight, change the text color like I showed you. And then let's say my teacher was Mrs. Jane Doe. Next, you want to make sure you put the correct name of your class. This is an example for last year's class. This year, we're in World Literature and Composition. And then make sure you spelled it correctly. And then take a look at the format of the date. You have to use this exact format. I'm going to put today's date, which is the 7th. I put a 7 of May and 2026. Highlight, go to the text color, and select black. You highlight the title, delete, make sure your cursor stays where it's at, and you simply type it. All the writing in red is just placeholder writing that gives you instructions on what to do with this template. It's there to save the formatting and to give me instructions. So to write your paragraph, all you have to do is highlight the text and click delete. Be careful that you don't throw off the formatting. Your cursor should be right there because that gives you that 1/2 inch indent that's required in MLA formatting. So now I'm going to type my paragraph. In the dream called life by Pedro la 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 la. Let's say I type the entire paragraph. That's how you would type the body of the text, and you would keep typing until you're done. And of course, you highlight and change the font to black. Let's say I don't like what I did. I can undo this. All I have to do is go up here to this undo arrow, click it, and then I can click it again and again and again, as many times as I need to restore what I need to restore. I clicked it so many times I went back to the beginning of when I started to modify the title. And the reason I did that is to show you how to cut and paste all the information from another document. So let's say that you wrote your first draft on a separate Google document that was not properly formatted in MLA style. All you have to do is copy and paste from the document that you used to your MLA Style Paper Template. I highlight, right-click on my mouse, copy, highlight the entire title on my MLA Style Paper Template, and be careful how you do this so you don't throw out the formatting. Now on your keyboard, press Control and V and paste your title. Now notice how I created an extra space. That threw off my style. I have to delete the extra space. I should not have an extra space before my title and my paper. Now I need to paste my paragraph. I go back to my document where I wrote the paragraph, highlight the whole thing from beginning to end, right-click, copy, and then highlight where I want to place it. I can, if I want to, just delete to make it easier, and then Control V. It kept all my formatting, except if you notice, it deleted my indent. And if you recall, according to your MLA format checklist, your paragraph section, each paragraph is supposed to be indented by 1/2 inch. So I just messed that up with my copy and paste, but that's no problem because all I have to do is highlight my paragraph, click on Format, Align and Indent, click on Indent Options, and you're going to leave the top alone, go to Special Indent, and using the drop-down, select First Line, because we only want to indent the first line of the paragraph. In this box, type 0.5. That is 1/2 inch. And once you're done, click Apply. That indented just the first line of my entire paragraph. Now, let's go ahead and highlight everything, change the text to black. Since my paragraph is already formatted to have the 1/2 inch indent for the first line, if I go to the end of the paragraph and I want to enter a new paragraph, all I have to do is make sure my cursor is at the end of the first paragraph and I press Enter. That takes me to a new line. It's already indented and I can type the information for another paragraph. My formatting is already there. I don't have to worry about it. But let me take this out because I don't need it for this assignment. I'm just working on one paragraph. So that's done. Now I have MLA style formatting on my main page of my paragraph. Next, I move to the second page of my template. And if you notice, the second page already has my last name and the page number. This is page 2. The first page has a number 1 because that's page 1. The second page has page 2. And because this is the header, if I added a third page, it's going to say Melena 3 for page 3. But I'm only going to need 2 pages for this assignment because it's only one paragraph on the first page. My second page is going to be my works cited page. It's already formatted. All this information, it's instructional. You don't need it, so all you have to do is delete it. Now I'm left with my works cited page that's already properly formatted. For every single source that I cited in my paragraph, I need to have a works cited entry. Now I go back to the paragraph to see what I cited. So I'm going to highlight it for you so that you can see it. I cited here Calderón de la Barca in this parenthetical citation because I quoted some pieces of the poem. I also cited the author here. I only cited Calderón de la Barca. Although it's 2 parenthetical citations, it is just one author and it's the same work. So in my works cited page, I'm only going to have one work cited. In this video, I'm not covering how to create your works cited in MLA because we covered that already in class. So if you need to, refer to your slide deck or your student packet or reach out to me and I can help you. But in this case, we already did this in class and you already have your works cited in your Google document. Just copy, go to your template, paste without formatting. The reason you want to do that is it's going to preserve your formatting. Highlight the work and then change the color of your text. Now you can come up here and delete the original one. Hit delete again to delete the space. You don't want any space between works cited and your actual work. And if I click enter here, let's say I wanted to enter a second works cited, I would copy, right click here, paste without formatting. Obviously, it's the same one. I just wanted to do that as demonstration. So I'm going to delete that. And now my works cited page is formatted exactly as it needs to be. Going back to the original paragraph, let me get rid of the highlight so it's not distracting. Let's go over the format very quickly. Your last name and page number are on the top right corner. This is supposed to be all the way to the right. It's not part of the paper. It's part of the heading, and you can see it if you double click it. Come down here, double click, and you're out of the heading. Your heading on the left-hand side with your name, your teacher's name, your class name, and the date formatted exactly as you see it here. Your title is on the first page right after the date. No extra spacing before the title, just the normal double spacing that the document has. Your title is centered. It's not bolded. It's not underlined. It's not in quotes. No other formatting. It has proper capitalization. So make sure you go back and look at your capitalization rules. Then there's no space after the title. Your paragraph starts with an indent on the left-hand side. Then on the second page, you have your works cited page. You have your last name and page number on the right-hand corner. And this is page 2 because it's the second page. And then your works cited, centered, not underlined, no bold, no quotes, properly capitalized. And then your works cited according to MLA, and we covered that in another video. And that's how you use your MLA Style Paper Template.